After reading The Magical Lost Brocade, there's a few pages there that talk about the things that we're going to focus on for the week. Making predictions. I'm going to be willing to bet you make predictions all the time, but don't quite realize that you're making predictions. For example, you might smell something that's being cooked in the kitchen. It smells like something maybe is going to start on fire or burning. And you're going to say, I predict dinner's ruined and we're getting McDonald's. Or you might hear about a sibling who maybe he's getting yelled at or something's going wrong, and you might make a prediction. Hey, I'm a genius. I bet they're getting in trouble. So you make predictions all the time. In the things that we read, the author gives clues as to things that events that'll happen next. So I'm wondering if you're able to make predictions while you read. And one of the things that while you're reading, if you have that little kind of movie player going on inside your head, and you're able to kind of close your eyes, listen, and watch what's happening in the story, kind of with that movie projector that's happening. That's a very powerful way to be able to comprehend what you're listening to or what you're reading. The next part is theme. The theme is the big idea of a story. And in The Magical Lost Brocade, the theme for that story, the large idea, the big idea was doing something for someone, making sure that you keep your promises, keeping your word, but also treating people that you care about with love and respect. And Ping did that for his mom. He was willing to do anything to make her happy because when she had worked so hard on that brocade, only to see the wind take it away and it's gone, he's willing to do anything. That's a theme. There's a lesson in that. Can you identify what some of the characters are doing in other parts of the story? Can you have multiple themes in a story? Sure you can. And then can you go back to the text and prove what you're thinking in terms of the theme that goes that you're stating. Those are very important, very powerful tools to be able to go back to the text and be able to prove it. If you can prove it, then you have the ability to be a real critical reader. And there's times when in life you're going to have to prove things. You might say something, blah, 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 and someone say, "Oh yeah, prove it." Okay, well, A, B, and C. That's why I think the way I think. And those things, being able to go back and find text evidence is important. It's also a folktale. We're describing a quest that takes place. That's not true. There's no way this is true. A wind comes and blows a brocade. Oh, a 3 days walk away plus going through something hot, something cold, and up a hill. I'm sorry, that's not true. Was there a prince or princess or a queen or something like that involved? Yeah, there was some royalty involved. Was there some imagery, some personification, some things that happened where, yeah, I went through the valley of fire, went through the icy waters, where the fingers of the icy water um, were touching a Ping and enveloping him, and boy, he wanted to say something. He wanted to get out of that, but they made the icy waters come alive. They made the fiery heat almost seemed like it was humanistic or real. So folk tales, again, there's imagery, there's foreshadowing, there's things that are happening there that let you know this isn't real. And by the way, this isn't real. This just doesn't happen. And it's something. It's a type of literature genre that a lot of people enjoy. They just kind of get lost in a folk tale and think, oh yeah, this is a great. What an imagination the author has. Personification. This is our last skill, our vocabulary strategy for the week. Writers use words in unusual ways. Whether it's to picture an animal or a thing or a person or whatever, or a idea, event, and personification is giving human qualities to that. So a great wind swept into their hut and carried it away. Well, does wind carry things 3 days away walk? I don't know. Maybe hurricanes do, but don't hurricanes spin like this? Stuff ends up coming right back kind of within the area. I don't know. They gave that wind sweeping it away and carrying it away the movement of a human being. That's not possible.